SpaceX Starlink launches denied. Politics at play? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of misty morning and focus combination. It is so good. No stormy weather. The voice is starting to get a little bit better. Thank goodness. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today's the technology day. We're going to be talking about Elon Musk and SpaceX and what the hell is going on over there. We just reported and we just saw the most amazing feat since we landed on the moon. SpaceX launching the Starship IFT-5, their test flight, and returned the Super Heavy back to where it was launched from. It literally landed and was caught by chopsticks on Mechazilla. Okay, this was just...
It's incredible right now. You can see how fast this vehicle is moving on the left hand screen. Landing burn. 13 engines. We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now in the air. Mechazilla has popped the booster.
Awe-inspiring, basically. Awe-inspiring. It's just unbelievable to watch. But anyways, this just happened, and now we're seeing that Elon Musk, as of today, or as of yesterday, said he will be suing California's commission, Coastal Commission, due to First Amendment reasons. And I'll get into that in today's video. It's just unbelievable to me. Absolutely unbelievable how they constantly dig on this guy because they don't like his politics, or they don't like his viewpoints, or they don't like that he purchased Twitter. They don't like that. They just don't like the guy. But they loved him 3-4 years ago now when he was the head of EV and doing clean energy, clean cars, and voting for the current president, President Biden. They loved the guy. But now he's had a little bit of change of heart, and man, this guy is going, he's just being put through the ringer. All of his companies and himself. It is just, it's unbelievable to me. But I have an article I want to read to you, and it kind of gives you a backstory of what is going on and why this lawsuit may happen today on Tuesday. Might be filed in California court. So before we get into this, I just want to say that if you enjoyed the content, throw it a thumbs up. That's very helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not, if you are, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget to click this notification button so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. And if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks, they're free just for you being here. Go to JCristina.com/books. And if you want to say thank you for all of my hard work on this channel, there's a little thank you button. You can click on that. Give $1 or $2 if you want. If not, that's perfectly fine. The video is still free. Consider becoming a member of the channel. That would be even better. And if you want more SpaceX, more Starlink content, I have about 350 videos I've made just for you. I'll put a little link right here. Don't click on it yet. I'll put a link here. So when you're done watching this video, click there and you'll find helpful how-tos, tips, tricks, what to do, what not to do, what to buy, what not to buy, and the why behind all of it having to do with SpaceX and SpaceX Starlink. So guys, let's jump into this article. I'm going to give you my commentary. I think you probably know where I stand on this with kind of like that prelude to this video that I gave you from the beginning. But the most important thing is not just my commentary over this, it's your commentary. What you say down below in the comments. That is very, very important. Not just talking head. I'm just giving you the information. I want you to be the judge. What do you think about all of this? If you're a little bit shy, and you don't want to write anything down there, that's fine. Put an emoji, any kind of emoji. Put a poop emoji. I'm fine with that. Put something down there so that I know that you actually watched the video. That would be much so appreciated. So the article starts out by saying the California Coastal Commission is under fire after rejecting SpaceX's request in increasing the number of Starlink launches this year, blocking a plan to expand from 36 launches to 50 launches. SpaceX's CEO Elon Musk is now pushing back, claiming that the decision was politically motivated and violated the First Amendment. Musk announced plans to sue, arguing the commission's reasoning was out of line. During last week's hearing, Commission Chair Carol Hart pointed to Musk's social media post saying, quote, "We're dealing with a company, the head of which has aggressively injected himself into the presidential race." Why does it matter? I don't know. This was a clear reference to Musk's outspoken political views, including his endorsement of Donald Trump and criticism of federal agencies like FEMA, the FAA, and the FCC. Musk supporters see the decision as an attempt to punish him for exercising his right to free speech. The response has been swift. Congressman Kevin Kiley blasted the commission's move as illegal, tweeting this, quote, "The decision needs to be reversed immediately." He and others argued that the government regulators shouldn't base decisions on a CEO's political views, especially when it's dealing with a company playing a major role in America's space industry. Yeah. The Coastal Commission hasn't responded to the criticism, but they claim the decision wasn't solely about Musk's politics. Commissioners voiced concerns about the specifics of the proposal itself. You're right. Some question why the U.S. Air Force and Space Force, which supported the launch increase, failed to justify the plan beyond benefiting SpaceX. Why would the U.S. Air Force and Space Force need to justify anything? As Commissioner Dana Bracco put it, quote, "The Space Force has failed to establish that SpaceX is part of the federal government." What? What are these people talking about? Why would SpaceX have to somehow show that they were part of the federal government? Just because Space Force and obviously the U.S. Air Force wants more Starlinks up there in LEO, why would there have to be any justification? I mean, that is absolutely ludicrousy. These people are nuts. These people are nuts. There were also broader concerns about SpaceX's role in international conflicts. Commissioner Justin Cummings noted that the company had restricted SpaceX's Starlink access during the Ukraine military operation against Russia, though he ultimately voted in favor of the launch increase. These people are like bipolar. It's nuts. Musk is set to file a lawsuit today, Tuesday, since the district courts are closed on Columbus Day. However, the Coastal Commission has pointed out that the U.S. military could override their decision, potentially making Musk's legal action unnecessary. Oh, so they're saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we will allow it, but the U.S. military has to tell us to allow it. I don't even know. This fight is about more than just satellite launches. It's about where political bias are influencing regulatory decisions. Absolutely. With SpaceX pushing the boundaries of space exploration, the outcome of this battle could have significant implications for how the government agencies engage with private companies that don't align with their prevailing political views. That is so true. These agencies really need to be 100% unbiased. They cannot have a bias one way or another. All right? A way to fix the situation is not to bring people on in accordance to whoever the political candidate is in office. And that is one of the problems that have been happening with the FAA, FCC. What they do is, let's say there's 5 members. If there is a Republican in office, they'll have 3 Republicans on the board and they'll have 2 that are Democrats. If there's a Democrat in the White House, then they'll have 3 Democrats and 2 Republicans. So what does that mean? That means that whenever the votes go through, they are politically motivated. Don't do it. Don't do it. I would even say have neutral parties in there that registered as independents that don't vote either which way. I think that's great. All right? There should be no political bias when it comes to these 3-letter agencies, the FAA, the FCC, all the rest of them, FEMA, you have the Fish and Wildlife, all the rest of these people that have been giving him shit for so long. I mean, we just saw, like I said at the beginning of this video, the most miraculous thing that I in my lifetime have ever seen. I would say second to landing on the damn moon. And that's bringing a rocket back from space and then landing on a dime and being caught in midair with Mechazilla and those chopsticks. I mean, this is just, let the man do what he does, because you see that he does it well. He is like exponentially better than what NASA was ever. I've always said it, whatever NASA could do in 10 years, Elon Musk SpaceX could do it in 10 months or less. Let him do what he does best. It's just crazy to me how nuts these people are. They just get nuttier and nuttier. The more I read about it, it just gets worse. Literally a day after we see this magnificent feat, we already have a lawsuit that's going to be filed, most likely today, in the California court by SpaceX. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. And by them saying, hey, you could have like maybe the US military contact us and just say, listen, go ahead and let him go from 36 launches to 50 launches, and we'll do it. You don't need to sue us, but we need the US military to tell us to do that. If not, we're not going to do it, because we don't like this guy. This guy is an asshole. He is politically on the other side of what we believe in, and our beliefs are what's important here. Not America. Yeah. So that's my point of view on it. That's my thought. Just what do you think about this article? What do you think about what is going on? What do you think of what has been going on with Elon Musk and SpaceX over the last few years? What do you think? I don't care what side of the fence you're on, all right? It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to tell me what you believe based on everything that you know and see, all right? You tell me, honestly, what do you think is going on here? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Throw it a thumbs up if you have. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. If you are, once again, thank you. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the many years, and my merch, my tees, my shirts, my books, and everything else. Pick something up over there at JCristina.com, something that fancies you. I would appreciate your support. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next one. Love y'all.